I haven't done a lifestyle advice video in a while, so here we go, baby. These videos are just as important as the dating videos because they'll teach you how to become a high-value guy who is worth dating in the first place. Besides, life is about growing. The worst thing you can do is become stagnant. As you improve your character, your life starts to get easier over time, and you'll be happier, richer, and healthier. In today's video, I will share a few tips about accelerating your personal growth. Life is full of experiences that can help you evolve, but people usually miss out on them because they're not paying attention and are not open to change. Do these things so you can avoid becoming one of those people. Tip number 1. Listen more than you speak. This is the key to growth as a young person. A lot of people don't even listen in conversations, they just wait for their turn to speak. When you are really young, you don't know a whole lot about life. I used to think I knew everything when I was a young demigod in high school. The reality is you probably don't know shit, and that's totally okay. You have all of that ahead of you. Avoid becoming one of those annoying teenage social justice warriors on Twitter who complain all day about politics they don't even fully understand and then change nothing about how they live their lives. If you don't like something, change it. Otherwise, just shut up. Really, use your young age to listen to what older people have to say. But there's a caveat here. You should only listen to people who have a life that you admire and would want to live. There's something to learn from everyone, and no matter how dumb a person is, everyone learns at least something by living for 40 years. Or at least I'd hope so. Tip number 2. Balance your positive and negative thoughts. To me, positive thoughts are thoughts where you tell yourself encouraging stuff or envision the future you'd like to see. Negative thoughts are thoughts about your weaknesses, past trauma, insecurities, and so on. So you have a better idea of what you need to overcome. The point is, you should stay aware of the negative stuff in your life so you can improve, but at the same time, you should approach them with a positive lens and positive action plan, to better them in your life. Tip number 3. Learn to be present. A lot of people walk around being stuck in their head 24/7, not paying attention to the world around them. This is the worst thing you can do for your personal growth because it literally makes you ignore the world you live in and the lessons it has to teach you. Instead, you just build your own worldview in your own head, and if you do it for too long, you might become so out of touch that you're unable to get a grip and be productive in your own life. When you waste the present moment in your head, you're never truly absorbing and appreciating the things going on right there, right now. Like how awesome this video is. And if you haven't already, make sure to be present so you can like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and sign up to see my Tinder screenshots in the description. Hey, I got no shame in the self-promotion department. All right, back to the video. I'm not saying you shouldn't think. Actually, you should think a lot, but you should know when to think and when not to think. When you're around people, instead of thinking about every little thing the person says, just pay attention and be present in the conversation so you can grasp it better. Tip number 4. Be honest with everyone. Hey, if you keep lying to people or sugarcoating shit because you're too scared to give it to them raw, you're only fucking yourself over. The older a person, the easier it becomes to distinguish who's speaking their mind and who isn't. If you're talking to someone who's already really intelligent, they'll see right through you within seconds, and if they feel that you're not being genuine, they won't want to have anything to do with you. The person you should be honest with the most is you. The key to happiness and overcoming past issues is brutal honesty with yourself and then owning it in front of others. Young people make up stories, lie, fake shit, and so on. It's a thing damn near everyone does. But at one point, you have to tell yourself that you're not a little child anymore, that you have to start living your own truth. Admit to the big lies you told. Admit to the childhood trauma you might be hiding. Admit to how you've acted like someone you're not, and so on. It'll be very freeing for you, especially after you say those things out loud. Tip number 5. Create and manifest your vision. It's really beneficial to have a vision in life. Some dream you want to chase. You should really have a deep and honest inner monologue about what you really want out of your life. However, when you create a vision and you're firm about it, you shouldn't do much more thinking about it. You should especially abstain from worrying and thinking about the future and instead focus on what you can do today, in the present moment, to get closer to your dream. Tip number 6. Take small steps forward daily. Don't get too caught up in doing some major shit and starting to work on a huge-ass project when you're fairly inexperienced. When you get some experience, you can jump headfirst into a difficult project and it won't be an issue. But if you never did anything, you might get overworked, exhausted, and lose motivation, and that's not good. Try approaching your next project in small steps. Start getting educated, focus on little parts of the project, and experiment. Keep doing a little bit more every day, so you constantly make progress instead of chasing a huge thing and then getting too caught up in the fact that it might not be going like you want it to. Just focus on progressing and adjust the tempo at which you do it according to your capabilities, and keep getting exponentially better and better, even through all the ups and downs. And that, my friends, is it. I'll have a summary on screen now. Hey, if you like this video, be sure to drop a line, subscribe, and ring the bell. And comment below to what you want to see next. I know I don't do many videos like this because you guys are mostly focused on getting some pussy. But these videos are important for getting you more pussy. And also creating a better life for yourself, because that's what it's all about. Alright, you guys, I'll see you soon. Zeus out.